We are live here for the Oval Simple Man Game Calls Cup Series, live from Richmond International Speedway. About to get this race underway. I actually just got through the door and I didn't have time to set everything up, guys. So just bear with me as we work through. These guys are rolling out 2 laps till we go to green. We will take a look as well as qualifying results real quick and everything else that is happening today. I've been away from my house for a while today, so just bear with me as we get through it here, and we'll take a look here at our starting grid. As you can see up front, it is the 47 car of, I believe that's Kyle, it's 57 car, Kyle Frame. Just looking, the 47, Pedro Mega, newcomer to the league, joined just a couple weeks ago, I do believe, as we take a look here at our grid real fast as it strolls through. Back in 6th, Brian Harford right now. Back in the 8th place, we got Joshua Banks, Matt McLean as well. Kevin Strandberg, Jordan Beck in row number 5. Row number 7, we actually have Sam Warren and Raymond Dormer. Row number 8, we got Josh Mayu, Chris James, Danny Lowe, and at 79, the Buzz Car, and Chris Matthews. Brandon Dalton, Aaron Taylor. Justin Everson, Sam Notterhelm, sorry. Justin Barnett, Kyle Frame, as we take a look through the rest of this field really fast because we got to get ready to go green. So we will jump up to the start of this race. Green flag is out here for the Simple Man Calls 200 laps are on set or scheduled for tonight. As green flag just now away, getting everything set right now. 47 Pedro Mega still now battling with the 32. Andrew Bird trying to take that spot away. This is a battle for the top spot right now, side by side as we get ready to go down into turn number 1. Caution does come out, and it looks like Andrew Bird able to possibly take that lead. We will see once it flies. It looks like he will maintain that lead, as it looks like Casey Heschel and Scott Masick both actually went off track that last time around. Right there was your caution. It looks like Josh Sturgill was caught up in this as well. We'll get a better look at the replay here and go back just a few extra seconds. And may make contact here with the double zeros. You actually see the 42 go around as well. 42 of Chris James having trouble. But that is our first caution of the night here at Richmond International Speedway for the Simple Man 200. Real fast, we'll take a quick peek at the... I actually need to fix my sound just a little bit as well. I know it's a little loud probably, but it's alright. Alright, so we'll take a quick peek real fast at the weather. You can see it is fairly cool track temp and air temp. 65 degree air temp, 70 degree track temp, 84% humidity. We are at Richmond International Speedway, this short 0.2721 mile track. 4 turns. I am joined by myself tonight. I actually had it planned, but unfortunate circumstance, I actually thought I was going to have to cancel the broadcast. Instead, I got here last moment and was able to actually get this broadcast in. So, thanks everybody for all the messages you sent as well to me. You get what I'm saying. So, we'll try to get an interview here every once in a while with our with one of our guys we can actually interview. Since I'm in spectator mode, I can't interview these guys. Usually I'm actually in the session, so we're not going to be able to actually interview the winners or anything like that. But I can interview one driver, that is Jack Williams, or his spotter, Curtis Martin. We'll try to do that here and there as well. While I'm sitting here thinking about it, I actually need to do this real fast, guys, so just bear with me as I turn that off because y'all don't want to hear the spotter. So, Justin Epperson was given an EOL, by the way, for I think it was actually for causing that caution. Real fast, I want to get my pick out. I'm actually going to go with the 5 car here tonight of John Hinchcliffe to get the win. I think he's got a good chance on picking up a win here tonight. I did want to mention our top 10 right now is Pedro Mega, Andrew Bird, John Hinchcliffe, Daniel Hill, Brian Harford, Matt McLean, Kevin Strandberg, Joshua Banks, and Jack Williams, and Jordan Beck is our top 10. So we got a couple rookies in the top 10 right now, and a couple veterans as well. as caution number one comes out here early on at Richmond International Speedway. We should be getting ready to double them up and getting ready to go green. We'll step away for one quick commercial break and be right back. I actually just realized I have my mute on, guys. Sorry about that. Um, Thanks, Delaney. Or hey, Delaney. And yeah, Chevy, we don't really know for sure. We'll find out more tomorrow. Not looking great right now, to be honest. So I'm gonna head back down there in the morning, but we'll find out more. It's not looking great, but we're still hoping. So that's actually one reason why I wanted to actually do this, just to keep mind off of that, I guess. Anyway, right now you can see the 47, Pedro Mega leading the way. Has led every lap so far. Daniel Hill was able to actually take away third position from John Hinchcliffe. Brian Harford actually moved up to fourth position, and John Hinchcliffe actually, maybe I was wrong about that. It looks like Hinchcliffe actually did just fall back one spot. Yeah, he did. Jack Williams started 11th, currently up to 8th. About to double them up, I do believe. Here at Richmond. For the Simple Man Game Calls 200, be sure to check out simplemancalls.com. We'll be with them guys tomorrow night over for a dirt racing league that they're going to be putting on. We're going to be continuing that. It should be some fun racing though. We'll have to wait and see. But that is tomorrow night. And then we're actually don't broadcast again until Saturday. But we're going to stay up in the high blimp as the pace car gets ready to pull down pit road, and there it goes, and the green flag should be waving, and there it is, 47. Pedro Mega gets to another good start. We're going to be watching a battle back here for second, third, fourth, and fifth. As you can see that 5 of Hinchcliffe working at super high line right now. We'll see what kind of run he is able to get on his cooler track temp. It should help him almost flex the wall there, but he is going to be battling alongside Brian Hartford right now. That is a battle for the 4th position. It looks like Hartford's going to be able to take that, put a slide job on, and take that as, once again, another caution flies here as it looks like Casey Heschel goes around in that one car. I think that's actually the second time he spun, avoiding a wreck, it looks like, as the 2 may have been the cause of this one. That is Justin Epson. No, this was a weird wreck. We'll see right here. They may actually went down pit road, it looks like. The 04 helps the 2 around. The 28 also involved with Calvin Allison, and it looks like the 1 of Casey Heschel just spun to avoid it. As you can see, the 2 actually going to come to his pit box and go ahead and get some of that damage fixed in that number 2 Facebook car. Smart move there to go ahead and get some of that taken. But he is going to go a lap down with that caution, or with that wreck, I'm sorry. Let's try to get an interview here with Jack Williams.
Oh my God.
Hey Jack, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey man, sit 8th right now on the board. How's your car feeling, or have you even had enough laps to really tell you how the car's feeling?
This weather is pretty cool out, so I'm really tight, like really tight.
Do you think the car will actually get looser as it goes, or will it just continue to get tight?
We're on a, what lap is this?
17. Yeah, coming to 18, yeah.
Yeah, and tires are starting to get worn, and it's getting a lot tighter, so I don't think it's going to get loose.
Alright man, I'm going to be watching. Good luck. Go out there and try to get a win.
Yes, sir.
That was Jack Williams. The reason why we are interviewing him, even though he's back in 18, because I cannot communicate with drivers in game, as most of them do not have the team speak and stuff like that we're in. So that is why we're not, interviewing a lot of top drivers out there on the track right now. But Jack is in the top 10, so. Should be getting ready to double them up here soon. Looks like we're going to go at least another lap till we double them up here. we get ready to go here. Sorry guys, I'm not really talking, I'm just reading something as well. But anyway, go ahead and guys in the face or the YouTube chat, if you wish, go ahead and give me your picks on who gets the win here tonight as well. As the pace car gets ready to drop in, and there it goes. And green flag waves here at Richmond International Speedway. A little bit further back, you can see the 32. Now the 9 switches it up, and he is looking to try to take second away from Andrew Bird as the MX PX Ford Fusion looking to the inside here at Richmond. He's trying to take that spot away. Does have that preferred line at the exit. Now this right here where you get a little bit of damage, and somebody's spinning in the background. 2 cars spinning in the background. We'll see if caution flies, and it will fly, as it looks like, I don't think that was David Clark. Oh, it is David Clark, and the 76 of Gene Collum also spun. It looks like the 80 also is around. That is newcomer Chad Heath around on the backstretch. These cars are really fighting a lot of looseness, and also the 34 who Christopher Matthews, Christopher Matthews, I ain't seen him in a while. It's good to see him back in the car, but unfortunately in that U.S. Air Force Toyota Camry, actually the 80 makes contact with him by coming down a little bit and push Chris hard into the wall. With 77 also involved. It is Justin Barnett, as he looks like he has any damage, but Chris Matthews with a lot of damage here early on in the Superman 200. We are going to step away for a break, guys. We'll be right back. Back here at Richmond International Speedway, we are about to double them up here once again and try to see if we can get a lone green flag run. This is a tricky track though. To be honest, I can't really fault none of these guys. I'm absolutely horrible at this place. And, you know, with the weather, Jack said he's fighting a hot race car. And you know, it's a tough place in general to drive. So I'm not going to fault nobody here tonight. And some of these wrecks, of course, they do look like some of them are on purpose. But of course, these drivers are trying to drive the right way and not cause any problems. However, sometimes some things do happen, and that's just the way it is. I mean, you can't, you know. But we're about to go back racing anyway. And pace car's on. We're back to green. And the battle right now is going to be for that second and third spot. Andrew Bird trying to take that spot away. We're going to be looking now at almost 2 wide, 3 wide. Brian Harford dives it in underneath the 32. We'll see if a little bump comes here. 5. We're going to look a little bit further back though. As you can see here, the 54 of Jack Williams battling the 70 of Raymond Dormer. As we head into turn number 1, there's side-by-side action. Also with the 60 of Aaron Taylor battling the 87 there as well. Sam Warren. Jack Williams, Sam Warren had a little bit of run-in last week. Looks like Williams right now is going to power by both of them cars along with the 60. A little bit further back. Got a big battle back here. As you see that 11 flying in. He's almost going to make contact with you. See smoke. Oh, and my RTO works, guys, so I'll probably have to refresh it. And that's going to bring out a caution, though. I believe no caution at the moment. As we... Now a caution flies out. Looks like the 11 actually got into the... I'm not sure who that was. Sorry about the thing that pops up, by the way, guys. I got to bring it back up. My program crashed, so... I'll bring it back up, but we did see the caution happening out of the back. And once again, caution flies here at Richmond International Speedway. And I'm bringing this back up. Should be coming back up now. There it is. We're seeing Kyle Frame coming down pit road. Don't look like he has any damage, but if we're going to come down and get some fresh Goodyear tires on his car, watch his pit here. Started in 26th. Now he's back to 26 now, but he came in a lot higher than that, and looks like that's maybe where he comes out at. To Justin Everson will get the wave around. Once again, guys, be sure to check out the Simple Man Game Calls at simplemancalls.com and be sure to pick you up one of them calls. You see actually one of the cars from simplemancalls.com. Be sure to check them out and use the code OVAL. I believe that's still going on with these guys. I can't tell if I actually still got some of my stuff over here working right now or not. But you can see them cars, or see this car right here in front of you, Simple Man on the side. Be sure to use code OVAL if you're looking for any type of game call, I guess you could say. They make multiple game calls for deer, geese, everything you could think of. So go check them out and let them know you've seen them here on Center Force TV. If you decide to purchase one. If not, it's cool. They're all handmade, which is pretty awesome. Support local business, small business, should I say, and yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Much cloud coverage here. Kind of looks like we're back at Bristol, with the way Bristol race was ran. What's everybody's thoughts on Dale Jr. retiring? What do y'all think about that? Like it, hate it, don't care? Me, on the other hand, I really don't care. That's just my opinion. I think drivers are going to retire whether you like them or not. Same with football players, baseball players, it don't matter. They all got to retire sometime. Getting ready to go back green here though. Pace car about to pull in. There it goes, and we're back to green flag racing here at Richmond. Once again, back in second place, Brian Harford and the 9 of Daniel Hill. Side by side, it looks like Brian Harford easily going to take that spot. Here comes the 5, looking to take that spot as well. Looks like he's not going to be able to take it just yet. As a battle for 5th right here starting to heat up, that is Kevin Strandberg. Looking at a good run here, battling the 88 of Matt McLean in that 88 Nationwide car, speaking of Dale Jr. And to the inside, McLean trying to take that spot away. And it looks like he will move up to the 5th spot, a little bit further back in the field. We got a big crash happening behind him. Caution should fly. Jack Williams involved. Kyle Frame dodges it, looks like. The 77 also involved. The 1 also involved in this. As we take a look here, it was actually a little bit 3 wide behind him. The 42 comes back down the track and gets into the side of Jack Williams. And it's Chris James actually has caused a big pile up. As you see on the screen, I have no idea how. I believe it was Kyle Frame actually made it through that with very little damage. We'll see if that is the case as we hop on board a bit further back here. Right on board here with Kyle and see what happened. Go through turn 1. Car spinning everywhere in front of him, and he makes it through it. Great piece of driving there by that 57 car. Guys, just ignore that. Gotta make sure I got my YouTube stuff popped up. Because I actually realized I spelled something wrong on the thing. I just not noticed it, so I want to fix that real fast. Not gonna lie, at this pace, it is gonna be tough for anybody to really catch Pedro Mega. We are about a quarter of the way through here, but cautions keep flying. The real race is going to happen on pit road, as well, these guys do have to pit. But again, like I said, at this pace, you know, you just never know when that pit stop could happen either. Take a look at some of these guys' cars that did have damage. And it looks like Jack Williams still on pit road right now. He did use his fast repair, it looks like. He may have actually had to tow. There he goes now. He is down and away. So it looks like he is going to beat the pace car off pit road. I don't quite know if he's going to go a lap down. It looks like he's actually going to stay on the lead lap, but he's got a lot of work to do not to get caught up in any more wrecks, and possibility of just staying behind a little bit bide your time, let the race happen in front of you and develop, and then try to work your way up towards the front. Because right now the safest place in the field is one of these top, possibly top 8 or so cars. You can see right now your top 8 fairly simple. Most of the time they are up there for the most part. Pedro Mega, Brian Harford, Matt McLean, Aaron Taylor, Josh Mayhew, Chuck Phillips is running pretty well here so far in 6th. Josh Sturgill, Danny Lowe up to 8th place. Pace car drops in. We're back to racing here. And you can see right there the 47 played a little bit of a game. That is, with the new rules, you can go anytime the pace car hits the pit road or drops off. And he did use that to his advantage. And you can see it will allow him to take that spot away. But we got a good battle here for 2nd place, as we got another car once again spinning around, and caution will fly, as Daniel Hill was involved in this one, and it looks like Jordan Beck for his 2nd caution. I believe that's actually the 2nd one he may have been involved with. Comes out. He comes up and taps the 9 around, and around he goes. Saves it, keeps it out of the wall. It does get a little bit back end damage, but not what the 04 needs. As we step away once again, we'll be right back. I gotta go refill on the drink.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green.
Guys, I think it's time for me to get some new commercials with the dirt stuff. Pace car about to drop in. There it goes. We're back to racing here at Richmond International Speedway. Battle for second continuing to heat up here. The 88 will take that spot away with ease. It looks like Brian Harper may have been smart here. If the cautions keep flying, which I don't think they're done by any means, if they do keep happening, you want to be, it seems like, in that third spot instead of on the outside. So I would not be surprised if we start seeing people start counting some cars here. As we look back through the field, watching Daniel Hill try to work his way up right now. Here goes the 5, hard into the 9, hard into the wall. The 5 goes, and also the 2, the 20 involved. 54 almost gets involved as well. That's going to end the night for a lot of these guys. I would guess, anyway. One more look at it here. John Hinchcliffe did have to tow back to pit road. Luckily, the 9's able to get back on. He don't have a ton of damage on that car, but the back end's beat up just a little bit, but he should be able to get that buffed out. As a caution flies here at Richmond, as we're just now a quarter of the way through in this race. See the 11 coming down pit road and make a pit stop. Oh, I see the 11 coming down pit road. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, it's Snyder. That's a pretty cool paint scheme. Jack Williams also coming down. Looking through the field here. The fastest time set so far looks to be by our ninth place guy. I'll see if that's right. No, our fastest time set is by our leader right now, Pedro Omega, Brian Harford, and then Daniel Hill, then Andrew Bird and John Hinchcliffe. And a lot of them guys already got a little bit of trouble now, with the exception of a few. But yeah, that's what the fastest times are looking like. Of course, none of these guys have had a lot of time to really put down a super fast lap because, you know, caution and stuff like that. You just, never know what these guys can really do. Hopefully getting ready to go. As the pace car waits to drop off once again. And green flag waves. Back here at Richmond. Brian Hartford looking to try to take that second spot away. That is the advantage of being on the inside here at Richmond. And we'll see if the 88 can hold it off. The 71 is going to run the 88 just a little bit high. And that's going to allow the 71 to get a little bit lower and take that spot away. Great pass right here for second place. As Brian Hartford will take that spot away. We'll see if he slides up, and he will. Oh, somebody was in the wall up front. It looks like that was the 27 of Chuck Phillips, who's just scraped the wall a little bit. No harm, no foul. As the caution comes out, as 79 and 51 both go around. We'll see if there was contact made between both these guys. I don't think so. I think it was two separate incidences. Yes, it was two separate incidents. Hard into the wall, Mike Fortner and the 79 both go. The 79 may have to toe back. Looks like he's, well, sorry, the 51 Mike Fortner thought he was going to have to toe back, but I don't think he's going to have to. I think he should make it, as this race does continue here at Richmond International Speedway. And actually, he's got to be careful here. He's actually going to try to go all the way around. Without blowing up. This could be dangerous. Trying to make the pit road is Mike Fortner. Start back in 32nd. We'll make it back to pit road, it looks like. I actually thought some of our leaders would possibly pit there, but they will not. Waiting on these guys to double back up and hopefully get racing. And actually see some good racing. One thing about Richmond is you can actually race really well here if you had the right group of people. And, you know, as I said, I'm not going to doubt none of these guys. It's a super tough track. I'm not great at it, so I can't say nothing about it. So, you know, a lot of these guys, I understand why they're having trouble. It honestly seems like a lot of people are not letting the heat get in their tires, and they're just whipping it around. A lot of the time they're walking up the brakes entering one. That's what it seems like to me. As I said, you know, I can't sit there and tell you how to drive it because I'm not very good. So, as you all know, I am by myself tonight. For personal reasons, I actually was not planning on broadcasting tonight due to unfortunate stuff, but stuff does happen, and I was able to get back just a little bit on time right at the last second, and I was able to get here and broadcast it now. So we are doubling back up. Our next race will actually be on Saturday, guys. We actually have we do not broadcast the K&N series this week for the Go Fast guys. We don't broadcast our trucks. The trucks actually have a few more weeks off. I think we're back next week with the K&N. And then we got a couple more weeks off after that. But we are back with the Xfinity series. As pace car drops in, we're back to green flag and the 88 got caught sleeping that time. That's going to allow Aaron Taylor to dive down to the inside here of the 71. Going to turn one that Monster Energy Ford, working his way up. Dropping like Kurt Busch right now, looking to get up to the field. Here comes the 88. Almost makes contact there with the 17. Just a little bit further back through the field. So far, everybody looking good. Contact there with the 2 from the 00. 54 dropped on the apron. Jack Williams dropped all the way on the apron, not to get involved with that one as he has no fast repairs left. The 02 or the 2 don't have any fast repairs as well, or the 5. And right there you see the 00. Scott Massick, he is a rookie in the series, slips up just a little bit. Danny Lowe looking to take advantage of that, and a caution once again comes out as the 11. I believe brings out this caution. We'll see. He may have gotten into the back of the 1. Looks like the 1 don't have much of a bumper as it is. We'll see if he helps finish that bumper off. And actually, I don't really know what that was. That was a little weird. The 11 really drove down through there and caused a caution. We are under caution once again. We'll step away.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green.
I am Sergeant Clay Warren. I suffered from PTSD. In 2013, I did my own life. Now my voice has been brought back to speak to people like me. Know that you're not the only one. Things can get better. You don't have to carry that burden anymore. Speak up now to get the help that you need.
22 veterans end their lives every day. You just heard the reconstructed voice of one of them. Seek help at mission22.com.
Back here at Richmond International Speedway. About to get going here for the Silverman Game Calls 200. About to get going, should I say, continuing going. It's 47. Off to another blazing start. Sturgill now up to second. Battle for third. What's a 32? Andrew Bird. Cars getting a little iffy back there behind them, and around they go. And once again, caution comes out as Aaron Taylor is involved in this one. That is a big one. We'll see if he spins it around, or is he done? He may be done. It looks like his car was not starting back. No, he is done. Or getting towed anyway. And, oh, he hit the wall hard. I don't know. It looks to me like he may have hit the apron. Yeah, he not only hit the apron, he actually stayed on the apron, tried to keep it down, and it comes back up and collects the 5 of John Hinchcliffe. So I'm noticing one thing, guys. If you're on the outside on these restarts, it does not work. But and if you're on the bottom, you can get a couple spots here and there, but you cannot touch the apron, of course. You are, guys, also going to see me take quite a few commercial breaks. Honestly, just because I'm by myself, there's not a lot for me to really talk about since the races are not really going on. So we are going to take quite a few commercial breaks, including right now, where once again, we're going to take another one. Be right back once they get ready to go green. Hey guys, I am joined by Delaney Dunn. She actually decided to hop in the booth with me. Thanks, Delaney. That makes it a little bit more interesting. About to go back green real fast. I want to try something new. We're going to go in-race reporting here with Jack Williams as we get ready to go. Jack, it's all yours.
Okay, well, we're going green. Oh, wow, they're stacking up a lot. Oh, I bumping some people. pretty good racing back here. Oh, there's a spin in 3 and 4. It's the 27 car. Oh, God.
Big stack up behind Jack Williams. That was a little bit interesting. That goes to show you the intensity of it. Also, guys, I want to give a shout out a little bit to Curtis Martin, who is spotting for Jack Williams, although right now he wasn't because Jack was doing that. So
Yeah.
I'm wreck spotting.
there you go. All right, thank you, Jack.
No problem.
That was interesting. That was Jack Williams spotting from in-car, which was a little bit weird. We've never, or not spotting, commentate from in-car. We've never actually done that. It's something normally we would not do, but since I was by myself, I thought I'd bring just a new perspective to that and let him do some of that as well. He was like, hey, let's try it while we was on commercial break. I was like, yeah, we could try that. So I liked it. It's pretty cool. Actually, you can hear the intensity of him really focused as the car was driving. So, like I said, we are joined by Delaney Dunn, who was nice enough to hop in the broadcast booth with me and finish calling this race with me as we are coming to lap 80 of the scheduled 200. Delaney, I didn't get your pick in because, well, nobody else was in here with me. So who do you actually got to win? Right now, Pedro Mega has been out front the entire race. A lot of it due to yellows, but if we do happen to get a green flag run, which I do think we'll get a couple laps here and there, who do you think is going to get to win?
Kyle Frame.
That's a good pick. A little bit different pick. Who currently in 6th place right now, I believe. Yes, he is. Kyle is in 6th place. Did you happen to see who was racing here tonight?
I saw a couple of the. We race every week. I'm like,
Christopher Matthews is in this race. I know you know Christopher really good. Part of CFR Championship. Cool to see him though in here. Probably had some break time. For people that don't know, Christopher is in the Air Force. You can see him right now on your screen. Actually has a U.S. Air Force paint scheme as well, but it's cool to see him in here driving. He's definitely not a full-time driver, being that he is in Air Force, but it is cool to see that. And I hope he has some good luck here and maybe even contend for a win. Sitting here looking right now, every lap currently led has been by Pedro Mega. Nobody really able to contend with him. I can't tell you the guys that are out of this race. Casey Heschel, Jordan Beck, Gene Collin, Chris James, Dalton Williamson, currently out. I'm not seeing the 28 out there. I think he is out as well. So Calvin Allison also out of this race. I think we're about to double them up, I think.
yep. Looks like.
And by the way, guys, you've seen Jack Williams' paint scheme. I actually meant to say that earlier. Delaney actually painted that from Get Her Done Graphics. You can check out her Facebook, Get Her Done Graphics, and Done Racing as well. And maybe get you a paint made. She does a good job on a lot of them. So that's actually a special paint, I believe, that Jack's driving.
Yep. He's like, I want this, this, and this on the car, and I'm like, I can make that work. I will say I do like the paint scheme on the 80.
The 80 of Chad Heath. The green one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure I was actually seeing that right. Didn't know if I was or not. Here we go. Pace lights are off. Richmond's a tough track. Have you ever drove it?
Yeah.
Not a
I don't
fan
like
of it.
it.
I'm not a fan
I'm
of it
not
either.
a fan at all.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's a lot better at not, but honestly, I am absolutely horrible here. Like, to me, it's more like driving a road course type track, honestly. It
Yeah.
drives like a road course.
Well, they do have a road course kind of built into it.
That is true. Green flag waves. And the 32, by the way, Andrew Bird has a lot of rear end damage that I just seen a second ago. You can see it now on your screen. He is battling for that second spot. It should not hurt him with that damage. Should be able to take second spot away, and he will take second spot away from Brian Hartford. A little bit further back as a lot of these guys nose to tail throughout the field right now. You can see the 11 Matt Snyder running in 14th place. A little bit further back, we see the 20, Darren Clark, who we will be with tomorrow, by the way. As a caution, I see brakes locked up. I don't know if it's going to throw a caution. No, it will not. But we'll be with tomorrow night for the Dirt Series, the Outlaw Series, Wing Sprint Series. Some dirt racing. It should be fun.
Is that 9 cat on the 11 car?
It is.
Oh,
Big
I
wreck
think
on the
that's
back stretch. This is going to be a pile up.
Yeah, that's a pile up. The 70 went flipping.
Yeah, that was insane. Holy cow.
Jack was fortunate enough to be able to slow down enough to get around it.
We're watching right now. This should be a fun ride. That was a big wreck for Richmond. That 70 car really took a ride. We're gonna ride on board with Jack Williams in this and see what happened. As you know, he actually went all the way up to 12th from us. He was running back like 19th, I think. So a lot of cars involved, riding on board with the 54 car here at Richmond. Oh, you see the 50 flip and had pretty much nowhere to go. Jack goes to the bottom, puts his brakes on, and somehow makes it through. Wait, you know what? It's been a long. You can tell it's been a long time since we actually watched Pit Road right now. It's been a long time. I've never been in the Toyota. I just realized that in the Cup car.
Oh, the way the cluster is, I love.
It's completely new. That's really different. I didn't realize the ignition switch was on the right side of it.
I know not the Can-Am, but the Xfinity car, the dash
Oh,
for
yeah, I
the
love
Xfinity-
it.
Yeah, it's like a triangle.
Yeah, it's awesome
all your-
looking.
You're not having to look through your steering wheel at
Yeah.
the gauges.
Yeah, it's really cool to have it there too. Seeing the race off pit road by some of these guys as the pace car works through the front stretch.
If anybody is in the Bangor, Maine area, come by the Bangor Mall this weekend and actually come meet me in person.
There you go. Oh yeah, you're doing your car show stuff, right, for your race car?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I remember you sent pictures though to me last year. You need to go on Facebook Live and do a live show while you're there.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing it.
It'd be neat. It's one cool thing, you know. Remember, I don't know if you remember. You probably remember. Yeah, you remember. When
That's how we met.
you probably remember that, like, social media you never had that type of
Yeah.
equipment. You know what I mean? Like, you would never be able to go live on Facebook using like a flip phone back in, you know, not even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty amazing. I love stuff like that, man. I love technology, period, honestly. You know, I think technology is a great thing, but I mean, it's also a bad thing in a way, but I love the fact that you can watch, like, seriously, you can watch a live race on somebody's phone that's broadcasting it live. I just find it amazing. Whether it be, you know, of course on video games and stuff like that, that's been around for a while, where you've been able to record gameplay and stuff, but with, you know, actual live event stuff, you've never really been able to do that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, guys, we'll be live tomorrow night for the thank you.
It's the United Online Racing League Winged Outlaws.
Thank you. I keep butchering it every time I try to remember what it's called. And then we won't be live until Saturday because I do not broadcast the Canyon race this week. But we'll be live Saturday for the Go Fast Racing League.
I won't be here.
That's right, you won't be here. You're leaving Thursday. And then I'll be live again on Sunday for the
I might be
CFR
here.
Championship. Where do we go? Oh, Watkins Glen. Oh, my.
I may or may not be there.
That's right.
It depends on what time I get back to the house.
That's true.
So it takes me about 45 minutes to get back to the house.
Pace cars, yeah, we're back green. Once again.
I did see some cars go down pit road.
I noticed a couple went down there as well. I wonder if that was just a black flag that Cosmic had.
Maybe.
big battle back here. This is with Darren Clark and also the 00, the 61, and Jack Williams. Jack gets a little bit of contact there from the 00 car. I know he does make it by and actually puts a pass on Josh Mayhew.
Probably by just telling him like, hey, I'm here.
That's true. That's a possibility. We also see the 21 right now just get a little bit of a push to the corner, and he's going to be okay.
This
Watch
is a good
this.
battle. This is a really good battle for second and third.
Going up there and looking at that, that is the 17, Josh Sturgill, and the 32, Andrew Bird. Also a good battle back here for 5th place. Kyle Frame and the 88 of Matt McLean. We're actually seeing some green flag racing here at Richmond. It just took a little bit to see it, but we are getting a few laps here at least. I'll probably jinx it by saying that, but this is an interesting battle here with 57, 88, and 9. That's actually 3 different manufacturers. We got Toyota, Chevy, and a Ford all racing each other, so that's pretty cool.
I think the lower downforce package has really messed some people up.
I agree. I totally agree. Did you see that they actually added a lower wing now on the Xfinity car?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually lower now. You can actually see the difference, and it's pretty cool. I love the lower downforce package. I don't think it was for everybody though.
Yeah, it makes the cars more unpredictable.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, you really got to be up on it. I mean, honestly, that's like Joe Bichette, who's not really that great in Cup cars.
Yeah.
Honestly, he said before he was a great driver. Not in this league, however, but got his first win ever last night in a Cup car. I find that amazing, you know. Or should I say first actual besides a Cup, besides the plate track win.
Yeah. Like, I love play tracks. I'm good at play tracks.
See, I struggle with them. We're
Well,
going to see a plate track race next week between these guys. The Oval actually goes to Talladega. That's going to be fun.
oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's going to be a great race. By the way, I just realized that our leader actually lost the lead for the first time to 47. Falls all the way back to 6. Yeah, he's really struggling right now. Andrew Bird has the lead.
Yeah.
I just realized that. I'm not sure. He's actually got a little bit of damage. I think that's why he fell back so far.
Yeah, it could be it.
See the 21 there, that is a lap car. That's David Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to let these guys go. He's not going to put up too much of a fight. He is 4 laps down. I can't tell you there's only 16 cars on the lead lap right now. But if the caution comes out, Lucky Dog will go to the 2 of Justin Epperson. Contact back a little bit further with Jack Williams. And it looked like the 87 of Sam Warren. I want to just say caution flies.
Yeah, that's gonna cost. That was caused. I think that was the 47.
I think you're right.
Jack
Jack,
drove through the grass.
Jack goes the weirdest ways to avoid people.
Yeah, he went lawn mowing. They said the grass needed to be cut, so he gave it a little trim.
Watching the 47, did he have help? Kyle Frame. Looked like net code on my end. He may have helped him around. 34 also involved a little bit. As another caution comes out, however, that was a pretty long green flag run. We should see some green flag I'm sorry, not green flag, but we should see some pit stops because that 17 of Josh Sturgill has quite a bit of damage on his front end. 32 has some on his back end. It's not really hurting him, as you can tell, because they're up front. But we'll see if they pit here. I would guess that they would actually pit here. I feel like we're going to get green flag runs in. So we'll see if anybody drops down. It looks like they are.
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of help from the 57.
That's what it looked like on me as well. So we'll see. I believe everybody possibly coming to pit road. Matt McLean stayed out. We'll see how that works.
I'm really loving the purple and the bright fluorescent green on that 47 car.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just some of those like crazy color combinations that I just love.
You know, a lot of your
last
paints
year-
actually have them.
Yeah, last year my real stock car, it was black with green and red.
Oh yeah, it was. That's right.
It had the crazy color combination.
Now, there was a couple guys that stayed out. I don't think it was a smart move, honestly. The 87 stayed out with that much damage. Well, he don't have a ton of damage. I thought he had a lot more. But
17 had a little bit of crunch.
yeah, there's a couple guys that stayed out that I don't think should stay out. The 85 is looking good though. He's actually got a YouTube. It looks like on the side. It looks like B Dalton 85, I believe is what it says.
Joshua Banks has damage. Looks like somebody checked up on the brakes because the entire back bumper looks like a perfect imprint of a car.
There's another YouTube, guys, for anybody that's interested. BL Dalton 85. It's Brandon Dalton, currently running third. There was a couple guys that did stay out, though. The top three stayed out with Matt McLean, Sam Warren, and Brandon Dalton.
The 5 car has some damage.
Who is the 5?
The 5
I thought I seen.
Yeah, he has a little bit of crunch. He has a little bit of crunch fenders. I see a lot of crunch back
Yeah,
bumpers.
he's actually 20 lives down as well. 5 car is.
A lot of crunch bumpers.
Yeah, I've noticed earlier that but a lot of guys are actually bumping each other going into, especially turn 1. I'm seeing a lot of it, which is not out of ordinary here for Richmond. I mean, usually you see something like that at Bristol or something like that, but.
I get notifications on when people view my racing page, and it says I got 5 new views.
There you go.
So thanks for the view, guys.
And also, guys, I just want to thank everybody for that has messaged me earlier on. That means a lot. So, thanks, guys. Matt McLean looking to pick up his first win, I do believe. I don't think he actually has a win.
Oh, we have another whole
segment, I guess you could say. Yeah. But he is looking to pick up his first win of the season. So what we got, like 93 or so? Something like that? Yeah, I think so.
Jack Williams is in the top 10.
Yeah, I don't want to say I'm surprised because he'd yell at me, but we're not going to say it. So we're back to green flag as Matt McLean does get a good start. I was a little bit worried about wheel spin, but it looks like the 85 struggled just a little bit on that restart.
32 looking on the inside.
You know, I'm surprised that Daniel Hill's up there with that much damage that he had earlier.
Yeah. 32 does have an entire back end. But yet again, Richmond is in an aerodynamics track, so that's nothing to really worry about. And another caution flies.
Caution flies. Josh Sturgill. Wow, wait, the 17? I see the 60 off as well. Did he actually wreck? No, that happened earlier.
I'm like, that's a rear of the field.
Yeah, let me look here. I see the 60 going through the grass as well. It may have been him. We'll see right here. Yep, that's what.
Matthews?
No, it was a 60 that caused the caution. Yeah, it was him. He actually, I'm surprised the caution actually came out for that, to be honest. I thought he had it saved. That's a weird caution. All right, guys, we'll step away just for a quick break and be right back after a quick message again. Alright guys, we are back here at Richmond. We're going to try the in-car broadcast one more time from Jack Williams' point of view. Once we take the green flag here at Richmond, I think we're about to double them up. I am joined, of course, by Delaney Dunn. I'm Adam Chapman. Pace lights still look like they are on. There's been a lot of cautions in turn 2. Really, turn 2 has seen the most cautions, and then just a couple in turn 4. But seeing quite a few wrecks here in turn number 1. Seen a lot of it. I seriously thought I just muted everything on my stream, and I realized that I turned my headset down on accident. Really wish that iRacing would let us use the truck as a pace car.
That'd be awesome.
So iRacing, if you ever watch my streams, please let us do that.
Well, iRacing went and scanned a dirt modified.
I've seen that. Have
Isn't
you
that
tried the
what
new car yet? The
the-
USAC?
Oh, I tried it.
I heard they're
I'm
hard
not
to
good.
drive.
Oh, they are hard.
Yeah, I
'cause
heard it's tough.
like you can't like correct. You have to
Right.
make the car stick. You can't sling it.
See, that's what I heard as well. I heard it's really tough to drive. I didn't buy it. I don't think I'm going to buy it just for that reason. I mean,
Don't.
pace car about to pull in.
Yep, there it goes.
We're green. Back up to
And
Jack
there's the
Williams.
jump.
We'll be right back. Back up to Jack Williams. Jack Williams.
Hey.
Talk us through it, man.
Okay. 87 slid up a little bit. Gonna overshoot this corner a little bit. Because he's pushing me down. And there's the apron.
Go for it,
And,
son.
yep.
That was
Okay, we
exciting
saw that.
commentary Jack's bringing us out, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well,
We're going to go and let you focus on this because you're all over the place.
no, I'm not. Oh, I'm sliding up.
Alright, we're going to leave Jack up there in the race because he's all over the place and he's already hit the apron like 3 times.
I saw that. I'm like, he's gonna say.
Yeah.
He's taking
He was going to crash live on the stream. That would have been amazing, wouldn't it? Trouble behind him, Justin Epperson into the wall. Does not cause a caution. He's going to keep going. He did get in the wall pretty hard. It looks like right behind him, you see that 36. Driving a Coca-Cola paint scheme. There's Joshua Bates.
Yeah, that's the Josh.
I
Bates
had
that
no
runs the
idea he was
car.
even in here, to be honest. He's currently running up in 14th spot.
Jack is to 8, and my pickup
Caution
top
comes
frame
up.
is. Now it does.
What happened?
And front stretch rack. Because Jack went lawn mowing again.
Okay, let's see. Well, I should probably have to look at Jack. Who was it, do you know?
It looked kind of like the 16, because it looked like it was like the battery car, but I
Okay.
couldn't really tell. I'm focusing on Jack right now. I'm watching Jack.
Oh, nope, it was the 88. Hard into the wall, Matt McLean.
Ouch.
Wow. Yeah, he was actually running for the lead. He was running second. Okay, so what happened was, analyzing this wreck, the 71 gets into him. However, it looked like the 88 checked up just a little bit so he would not get into the side of the 32, and that allowed the 71 to not slow down in time and gets into the back of him. I actually thought the 71 would come up pit road, but he does not.
Jack Williams is coming down pit road.
He has pitted one of the most times out of everybody in here. Actually, you know what? Jack Williams has pitted the most times out of everybody in here. He has pitted 15 times so far. Wow.
Oh, he likes those fresh tires.
Yeah, I think it's that. I think really he just wants to kind of start towards the back of it a little bit since there is a lot of cautions, you know, right now. 121 of 200 still here to go. So, you know, we're about, what, 80 or 79, I think. So, I think that's one of the reasons. I'm actually surprised we didn't see somebody like Brian Harford who may come to pit road here. We'll see. I don't think so, because I think he would have came in last time. He may come in. It looks like he's thinking about it. He will come in pit road, yeah.
If you go into the right rear camera view on Jack's car, you can clearly see the Get Her Done graphics.
You know, I don't think I can actually go to the right rear. No, I can't, because on my camera view, it takes me to the shock. To where I had my camera built into the shock, but I can't do that actually on the left rear, I think.
Oh, it's on the
Yeah,
deck lid as well.
there it is. You can see it right there on the back panel. What is on the side of his car? What is that? April Pollitt?
Yeah, it's a makeup company.
Oh, okay.
Because on his dirt late model, I put lipstick.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanted makeup things on it, so.
And on the front, he's got a picture of a dog, and it says thanks Grandpa and Grandma.
Yeah.
I believe that's actually a real picture of his dog, I think.
No, I think it was like a Google image.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think it's the same breed.
Then, of course, you got the 32. Andrew Bird, he's in a Let's Play car. For people that don't know what Let's Play Live is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if that's for St. Jude or what it is. I believe.
I think it's like what we do, that
Yeah.
Extra Life. I think
Yeah.
it's like Extra Life.
I'm pretty sure it is. It may be Extra Life, actually. Then, of course, right behind him, you got Daniel Hill.
Brian Hotford was given the NeoL.
Yeah, he's the one that got into the back of him. He didn't mean to, but, you know, I definitely understand why he got it. Right here, you got the MXPX Secret Weapon. Number 9 of Daniel Hill. There's Sam Warren. Kyle Frey, 4th. Josh Mayhew running the Harley Davidson scheme. You got the 85, Brandon Dalton. The 27, Chuck Phillips. Christopher Matthews running the Air Force paint. And Jack Williams running that paint that we just talked about. Right beside him is Joshua Banks, now up to 10, running the Coca-Cola paint scheme. 47, Pedro Mega starting to work his way back up. There's the 88, Matt McLean, after taking some
I think you got the
fast repair, yeah. 35 running the, or 55 running the Fastenal paint. Then you got the 00, Sam Masick running a AGP paint. About to go back racing though. Waiting on the pace car to pull in, and there it goes. And oh wait, green flag.
It's like the inside groove is like the
That takeoff is insane
groove
on
for
the
the
bottom.
drive.
Yeah, that and takeoff is absolutely huge. Watching this battle with 57 and 87, I also see somebody blinking. It looks like it's 27. Possibly blinking just a little bit. As Jack Williams trying to make a pass on him. Looks like he will complete it. Also, it looks like the 65 gets into the wall, but 36 trying to make a pass on him. 47 trying to make a pass on Chuck as well. Here comes Joshua Banks trying to put down to 27. Joshua moves into the 8th position. Jack Williams slides up.
The 51 Mike Fortier is pinning.
Side by side, big wreck right here in front. We'll see if they save it. That's going to allow Jack Williams to get by 3 cars, maybe more than that. What a move there by Jack Williams. Moves all the way from 8th to 4th in one turn as he seen the caution was not going to fly, and he floors it by him. Great move there by Jack. A little bit further back, you see the 88 and 65 now battling. Matt McLean passes him. Joshua Banks also trying to put that pass on the 85. I keep saying 65, it's the 85. Nose to tail right now. Going in turn 1, it's a good little green flag battle we got going on back here for the 10th spot. Joshua Banks is in that spot battling Chris Matthews right now. Side by side as we exit turn 4. Big run there from the 36. He's going to pass 2 cars. Move him up to the 9th position. Now Josh Sturgill runs a little high into that corner, trying to hold on and take away the I think Josh Sturz was actually a couple laps down.
Oh, the 47 is past.
36 almost goes around. Caution comes out. But what did caution come out for? Guess it came out for that. I don't know why caution would come out for
I'm
that.
hearing between the 35 and the 61.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just didn't see it. 35 and 61.
And then Joshua bangs the Snapchat.
Let's see if that was the caution actually it caused.
Aaron Taylor saying 71.
Oh, okay. Let's see what happened here then. Maybe something else happened we just didn't see. Now, Aaron Taylor was in front of Brian Harford, I think, at this time. I have no idea.
Jack is the master of the pit stops.
Yeah, right.
I need to put a sticker on that on that car that says pit stop master.
He is actually coming down pit road. Some guys are going to stay out, it looks like. But most of them coming down pit road, that is up front. 47 to 32, the 9 come down. Sam Warren stays out. Kyle Frame stays out. The 88, 85 once again stays out. Down and away. The 9, the 32, the 47 of Pedro. And look, Jack Williams starting. He was counting cars, it looked like, just now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, trying to get to the bottom line. We'll see if he's able to get that, see if he counted right or not.
Yes, he did. He's 7th. Unless cars are pitting this time around the field.
Actually, Jack will be back to 12th, I believe. So, yeah, there's a possibility he may not have counted right. Wait, I think we're having somebody drop back. I think he actually may be 11th. We'll see. Oh, okay, he's up to 10. Never mind.
Oh, I think it's... Yeah, it's showing me 11.
Yeah, it should update, I think. Either way, Sam Warren stayed out, who, we'll see
Kyle
what
Frame.
happens. And Kyle
Frame
Frame stayed out, yeah.
Who
That's,
was your pick?
my pick was, already out. I picked Johnny Hinchcliffe to win.
Oh. My pick's doing pretty good.
Yeah, not bad at all. Matt McLean's also not doing more bad. He, was involved early in a wreck, but looks like he's, I can't tell if he's got any damage now or not, but he is up to 3rd. That's somebody to keep an eye out for. Honestly, I think if I was possibly the 85 there, I think I would have came down pit road and took fresh tires. Reason being, he was falling back quite a bit already, and I believe it was where he stayed out last time. I think I probably would have possibly came down and took fresh tires there. The 87, probably not. He did stay out last time and was able to actually get out to a decent lead before they passed him. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if you catch cautions right, and you just never know. Looks like we are going to double them up this time.
Kyle Frame with Chevys all around him. He's blocked on 3 sides by Chevys.
Have fun with that one, huh? Alright, here we go. Pace car, waiting on it to drop off. And, oh, the 20 there. Really good start right now. 87 was a good start. That is what allowed the 88 Matt McLean to get underneath the 57 Kyle Frame. A little bit further back, Christopher Matthews currently running in 4th. Here comes the pass on the 85 from the 9, 47, and the 32, I believe, is also there. Yes, they are. Caution comes out. Looks looks like Josh Mayhew is in the pit road. It looks like he possibly. Never mind. I was a little bit before. What was this rank for? Possible it's a 00 maybe? Oh, okay. The 80 and a 17. Both with a lot of damage. Oh yeah, it looks like the 17 came down into the 80 and caused a big wreck there. Don't know. I don't think it was intentional by any means by Josh. I usually know him, but he may have been unhappy with something. We just never know. That's short track. You just really never know unless you interview him. So we're actually watching for the far chase view to see if we can get a better view here. Okay, I think he went down trying to avoid the, it looked like the 11, and he realized that the 80 was not there, so that is going to throw a caution, though, and Matt McLean, still your leader, or now your leader, should I say. Wait, who am I missing here? Sam Warren back to second, I just seen that. See if we have any pit stops. I don't think we will from the top 3 guys. They would have pitted last time, I believe.
Chris Matthews.
Looks like he may come, yeah.
He might
No.
come in. Nope.
You want to stay
Missed
out?
it.
Bet Jack Williams comes in.
Want to make a bat?
Oh, no, never mind. I lied. The only time he hasn't pitted. I don't know if he might.
Some of the guys in the text chat are complaining that with all these cautions that they're having to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Speaking of bathroom, guys, we're going to take a break. Be right back. Green flag about to come out. Once again at Richmond International Speedway. Matt McLean, Sam Warren, Kyle Frame, and Christopher Matthews are top 4, along with Daniel Hill and the 47 of Pedro Mega, top 6. Green flag, or pace cars in, sorry, green flag out. We're back to racing here at Richmond. Here comes Kyle Frame looking underneath that 87 car. Let's see if he's able to make the pass this time. We work down through turns 1 and 2. Caution flies. Big wreck behind him. 58, 77, 00. Looks like 54 got some as well. Once again, we'll take a look here. Looks like Jack Williams actually may have had something to do with this. We'll wait and see. 3 wide, the 2, Justin Epperson comes up on the 54 and makes contact with him. Looks like anyway. We'll get one more view of it here. Yes, he does. Comes up and spins to 54. And then takes a hard hit and causes a big mess.
Yeah, his front end's a little bit squeezed.
Yeah, I think Jack should be okay, I think. After
Coming
getting,
to the pit.
yeah, he's gonna have to
Oh,
get
yeah.
some. He's gonna get a little bit of that repaired. It ain't gonna be too bad, I don't think, but probably not too happy.
Down to 13.
I just got word, by the way.
Yep.
That Josh Sturgill in the 17, when he actually got with the 80, I think, who was it? The 80, I think. I'm probably wrong to remember who it was when him made contact with each other on the backstretch, that his VR headset actually went out. That is what happened with the 17. So that explains a little bit.
Justin Epperson was DQ'd.
Yeah, that was actually his third caution, I believe, that he's called. So I'm not super surprised by that, honestly. I know he didn't do it on purpose, but he did come up quite a bit, and I think it was his second or third one that he actually caused denies. So, unfortunately, that's what happens. That's the new rules that these guys do have. And me personally, I agree with them. I think I'll be a little bit more stricter personally, but it happens. I
I don't have cats.
Oh yeah. I don't blame you.
I have dogs, chickens, ducks, fish. Everybody asks me if I live on a farm, and I'm like, if I had a horse, that would be a farm.
I don't have a horse, but I got turkeys and chickens, dogs and cats and birds, and pretty much live on a farm. Gonna be getting a couple pigs here in a few weeks.
I know somebody trying to get rid of some pigs.
If we was only closer, Delaney, if we was only closer.
They're just piglets.
Oh, they won't help me then.
He's
See the 54
actually he's the co-founder of Puzzled Racing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep, after the mall show, we go racing.
That's true. Your season starts. Green flag waves.
Nope. Nope. Yep, now it's going. Jack wasn't even crossed up yet, and he's already going green. Passing cars like they're
A
standing
little
still.
bit further back into the 57 battle into 47.
Oh! Jack Williams got around and stops. Right in the middle of the track.
Caution should fly over that. If he backs up, we'll see. No
He
caution.
swung at her. No caution, but he swung on her around
What?
and kept going.
That, all right, I'm sorry. I'm not playing favorites at all. I would say this with anybody. That makes no sense.
He got loose. He was literally like drifting and stopped.
Well, he's gonna have to work this down and lead the lap. That's really weird.
Was he not like stopped long enough?
Yeah, he was stopped completely. I mean,
But there
we've
was
seen
no-
people not even do a half spin tonight and a caution come out.
There was nobody around him.
That is maybe that's why. That is just strange. I don't know.
Yeah, there was like nobody around him.
That would be the only excuse I can think of. That is weird, though. These guys better watch out for this 47 coming, because last time by, actually he's a little bit slower right now than our leader. 49 laps for me.
Kyle Frame in the top 5.
Kyle right now is running 5th. All right. Andrew Bird up to 4th. Daniel Hill up to 3rd. A little look further back, the 87. 85 battling it out. And it looks like the 87. Oh, 85 thought about putting a little bit of a bump on him. He is not going to just yet. And also see Brian Harford right here. He is actually in the lucky dog spot, so he's got to be a little bit careful not to get involved in the wreck when it happens, if it happens. And right there, he may spin to 27 of Chuck Phillips, who both get damage from it, and it looks like they're going to continue green, but Chuck Phillips with quite a bit of damage. Brian Harford makes contact with the 27 car. Chuck trying to battle back now. Also, the 60 of Aaron Taylor sliding up the track just a little bit in front of Darren Clark. Everybody's starting to space out just a little bit here. Oh, the 88. Wow, that was our leader.
Yeah.
Way off the pace. And actually, I believe, you know what? He lost at the same spot again. And is about to lap Jack Williams. And Jack gets really lucky with catching the caution. See, like a caution came up for that, but not for Jack's spin.
RSC must be having problems.
Yeah, that's strange. Alright,
Go
guys.
home.
What we're going to
Go
do,
home, iRacing.
we're going to step away for commercial one final time. This will be our final break of the night. We'll stay green from, or stay commercial free from here on out. real fast, Delaney, what's your thoughts on all these drivers you think in NASCAR retire? And I was just talking to somebody else about it. What is your thoughts on that?
I think part of it kind of like, I think it's both good and bad. It's like, okay, you're losing all these good drivers that are teaching the up and coming drivers,
Right.
yet it also opens up spots for these up and coming.
I'm anxious to see what it does to the sport of NASCAR. This year, the sport's going to be booming because juniors will retire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
As the 47 is an early jump here. But later on, you know, we'll see next season if it really hurts them or not.
I honestly think that they're going to be signing Alex Bowman
Yeah, that's going to be interesting, too.
because he did such a good job filling in for Junior. Why not?
Yeah, and when they sign somebody, I think it'll be Bowman. And I think when Casey Kane decides to get out of that car or whatever, I think it'll be William Byron.
Yeah.
Possible battle here for 4th place. 9 takes away from Aaron Taylor. Taylor falls back to 5th. Christopher Matthews now.
Look who's in second.
Joshua Banks.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Now we can interview
Yeah.
Joshua Banks.
Yeah.
He's about to get passed though by the 32. And possibly the 9. We'll see.
Hey, he's kind of making up a sandwich.
He actually thought about trying to cross over the 32 there. Unable to do it just yet. We stayed in with 36 of the laps remain.
And there goes him into 4th.
Watching the 34, Christopher Matthews now battling Aaron Taylor. Christopher Matthews takes 5th away. Kyle Frame looking to do the same. Try to move into the 6th position from the 60. Side by side, entering turn 1 and 2. Kyle Frame has the preferred line. We'll continue watching this battle. And Frame takes away 6th place. Just want to mention our fastest guy out on track right now is that 9 car. He's been faster the last couple laps. Last time by, Andrew Bird was a little bit faster, but the last few laps it has been the 9 car. Both these guys trying to run down our leader, Pedro Mega, who actually finished 2nd last week at Bristol. Last time by, it was Pedro Mega was the fastest. We'll wait and see what happens this time as they work off turn 4, hitting the stride. Pedro puts down a 7:02, 20.702. Everybody else a little bit off of him. Closest to that is Kyle Frame with a 20.8 second lap last time by. A little bit further back. See
Two of
Jack
the
Williams.
cars, out of all the cars in our top 5, 3 out of the 5 are rookies.
That is true. Mega's only been here, I think, for 2 races. I think this is Joshua Banks' first race here. And then Andrew Bird, of course, we all know what he can do. He's always up front most of the time, it seems. But still got a little bit of work to do as they try to catch Pedro. Daniel was able to get by Andrew, though, for 2nd, just a few laps to go. Well,
Looks like Chris Matthews is looking to pass Joshua Banks.
see what happens here. This is a battle for the 4th position. These two have raced together before, I believe, around each other. That is. And it looks like Christopher's going to take that spot away. Kyle Frame also looking to take that spot away. But either way, you got to give Joshua credit for keeping his car clean. And now he's going to dive it to the inside of the 34, trying to take that spot back from Christopher Matthews. Don't look like he's going to be able to just yet. We'll see if he dives it back to the inside. He will not, so he's going to fall in line in 5th place right now. This is Brian Harford. About to pass Jack Williams. Brian Harford, I believe, that does move him into the top 10, so he was able to get his lap back. last time by.
Kyle Frame looking to hop back into the top 5.
Riding right behind the 36, Joshua Banks. To let you know, guys, the gap is closing. Daniel Hill is slowly closing in on his 47. You can see the gap now here with the 9 and 47. Last couple laps, it has been 9 being way faster. He's actually running just a little bit higher in turn 1 and 2. We'll see if he's running that same line in 3 and 4. Yeah, he is actually running about the same line in 3 and 4 as well. When the 47's running right against the yellow line, the 9's running just about a tire length above the yellow line. And this time he actually moves up quite a bit and dives it down a little bit. And he was once again just a tad bit faster last time by. Now he's got to catch him and pass him. That is going to be the difficult challenge now with 23 laps to go once they hit the stripe. A caution could change all this though. Watching this battle really heat up now. The 9 is slowly starting to put pressure on the 47, trying to keep showing himself in his mirror, trying to make him make a mistake, and hopefully to force the 47 up just a little bit, allowing him the 9 to get a run. Now he actually caught that lap car in a very bad place. That may allow the 9, and it looks like 47 is going to put a small block on the 9 car of Daniel Hill, who's looking to try to get, I believe this will be his 4th win of the season if he's able to get it. 47, of course, looking for his 1st win of the season.
We'll say Pedro Mega is the only one in this session with a live spotter.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. That's interesting. Well, he's doing a pretty good job on keeping him out of trouble, that's for sure.
Yep. I've done a little bit of real life spotting, and it's hard.
Yeah, spotting's tough. I've seen it done in real life before as well, just a local short track. It is tough.
Because you have to like watch the car that you're spotting for, but you also have to kind of look in front of it and behind it.
Yeah, and you really got to judge when the car is going to get a big run or something like that. Really makes a big difference. Really watching this battle right now, though. The last couple laps, Pedro was the faster. The last 2 laps, the last before it was Daniel Hill. Now they did catch a lap car 2 laps ago, so we'll see who's faster this time. Going to catch a lap car as well. Pedro's going to get around him really easy, same as the 9 car, so it should not affect him at all. About dead even last time by 21.090 to a 21.124, so not even a half a tenth. We'll see what happens this time. It looks like the 47 gets a little bit better run off compared to the 9. This time it actually goes the other way. No, I'm lying again. Yeah, Pedro just a little bit faster. Now you see the gap slowly spreading now. About 4 tenths back to that 9 car for Pedro. Just want to let you know these guys are not far behind from catching the rest of the field. Right here's some of the other guys that are on the lead lap. You're looking at Sam Moore and Jack Williams. But they're not very far in front of the leader. We'll see what happens. And you see a lap car right there at 51 as Mike Fortner going on another lap down after having a rough night.
Wait, Fortner just trying to get laps in.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up any spots that he can. He's still got a chance. It's going to be tough, but he still does have a chance. Right here's where everything can change. Passing a little bit slower cars can change everything. You're still going to see some of these guys fight to stay on that lead lap, though. You're not going to see 87. He's not going to fight too hard to stay on it. Don't look like. I wouldn't. Yeah, we'll probably see Jack actually move up as well. Now we're seeing side by side for the lead. Oh, a little bit of contact there from the 9.
Jack.
Now, Jack don't really know what to do here. He's going to go high and let him go.
Looks like Jack was going to try to help the 9.
It actually looked like the 9 tried to use Jack as a pick. He probably wanted him to, but unfortunately for him, Jack moves up. It's going to be tough to keep that 9 behind him. Yeah, here goes the 9. Daniel Hill does take the lead here with 10 laps to go. Not just yet. 47 still there battling alongside. Now he's going to clear him. We'll see if the 47 is able to get a run. Here he comes. Big run for the 47.
Do you think this is going to be a back and forth?
I got that feeling as well, yeah. He is able to clear the 9. We'll see if the 9. Well, I seen contact right there, but I didn't.
We have 7 laps to go.
Oh!
Pit maneuver.
Oh no!
That was a pit
47.
maneuver.
47 hangs on to it, but that may allow Daniel Hill to get that lead back.
That was clearly a pit maneuver.
We'll actually get a replay of that pass. See what happened here. 9 gets a big run on the backstretch. See what happens here going into turn 3. Yeah, that was a tight one there. Interesting battle going on back here as well. I just want to mention, well, I don't have to mention it now. It don't look like it's going to be too good, so I'm not going to mention it too much. This is a good battle here. The 20 of Darren Clark trying to battle into the top 10, facing Aaron Taylor right now.
We're getting into green-white checker territory.
That is true. 4 laps to go. I think. Maybe not. 5 laps to go.
3 to go now.
Yeah, coming to 3 to go. Oh yeah, we are on 3 to go now. I don't know what we're on. It says 4 to go still on my screen.
We're on lap 197.
Okay. Should
Must
be
be
coming.
based on, like,
Yeah,
what-
now we're coming to 3 to go then, because it don't count that lap.
2 to go. Well, now we're on 3 to go.
3 to go. You got mixed up too, didn't you?
It's weird how...
Because you forget
where
it
is
counts
this
the
one?
last lap as well, yeah. Daniel Hill looking to come out of Richmond with a big win for him and his Full Throttle Racing team. About to come to 1 lap to go. White flag is in the air for Mr. Daniel Hill. '27, Chuck Phillips. Should not be an issue with him as well. Should be able to just ride behind him just for another turn or so without worrying about getting caught. And Daniel Hill will see the checker flag here at Richmond and win the Simple Man Game Cost 200. Pedro Mega will finish second. And a little bit further back, was while I was watching that, because that was actually a big thing here between the 87 and 54. Jack Williams not happy at all with the 54, but
Jack Williams is not happy with the 54. He's not healthy with himself.
I'm not real sure. They got into a battle last week, and the 54 kind of drove all the way on the apron, and it's probably just carrying over a little bit from that, would be my guess.
Jack is the at 54.
I mean, 87, sorry. Daniel Hill wins here tonight, so we're not going to really interview anybody that's in here because I can't interview people since I'm as a spectator. But Daniel Hill picks up the win here tonight. Delaney, thoughts on the race?
I think it was very eventful.
That's for sure.
All the cautions kind of made it more of a strategy race than anything. It's
Than a
more
race,
of a
yeah,
strategy,
for sure.
But yeah, it was between tires and fuel and restarts. Pretty much a giant game of strategy.
Daniel Hill picks up the win with Pedro Omega, Andrew Bird, your top three. Christopher Matthews, Kyle Frame, Matthew McLean, Brian Harford, Joshua Banks, Darren Clark, and Aaron Taylor. Sorry. Good run for Darren Clark, and good job for Brian Harford and Joshua Banks. All three of them guys. Brian Harford, that's a good run for him just because he was able to come back. In 11th, Chuck Phillips, Brandon Dalton, Sam Moore, and Jack Williams finishes 14th. Scott Masick finishes 15th. 21st, Justin Epperson. Josh Sturgill on that. Kevin Strandberg also up there. Some big names back here through the 21st through the 30th. Danny Lowe, Calvin Allison, Casey Heschel, Jordan Beck, Gene Collin, Chris James, Darren Wilson, and that rounds out the field. That's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for the Winged Outlaw Sprint Series. Thanks for watching. Delaney, anything else to say?
Drive safe, have fun, and get her done.